ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Sammy Sosa. Sanchez back to work.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Flat. Here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. That one missed.
Outside.
That's a laser base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And here is Sosa to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Two outs. Swings it. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. Sanchez back to work. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Bottom of the second. Now here is Sammy Sosa. And a foul ball. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Sosa to the plate. Ripped to back here at the friendly confines. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Sammy Sosa. And that one fouled off. And that's fouled off. 0-2 now. That one inside. Look out.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom half of inning number 2. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Sammy Sosa. That one is absolutely belted. Bottom of the second, and here is Sosa to the plate. Sanchez back to work. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Well, no waiting around right.
That misses.
1-0.
Ball 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Sammy Sosa, the next Cub to hit. That one ripped, but foul. this one smoked. Could be trouble. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Well done. Drives in the run.
Now here is Sammy Sosa. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. That's out to center field. Rojas under. We head to the bottom of the second, and here is Sosa to the plate. Sanchez back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And the pitch. And ball one. Liner, base hit. Around first, digging for two. Now the tag at second, and he's out. 2 on, 1 out. Sosa, the next to hit, 1 for 2. On the ground, foul ball. And foul ball. Two on, 1 out. In the air, left field. Kepler should have this one. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now Sammy Sosa. Inside, almost got him. Tap foul at the plate. That's in there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stop. Jump throw. Bottom of the second. So up now for Chicago, Sammy Sosa. Sanchez back to work. Swings and misses. And that's strike
it's
one.
0-1.
To third. Roll. And we're back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Sosa to the plate. That one down the line. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he's out. Trying for 2. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And that one hammered. That's back there. Into the shrubbery and out of here. Sammy Sosa will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Man at second. And that one almost got him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third. He scores to tie it up. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Sammy Sosa, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. Ripped to right. Abreu hauls it in, and there's one away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Abreu snags it. Bottom of the inning, and here is Sammy Sosa. Sanchez back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. And a good start to the inning. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Doubled his first time up. Up the middle. Flips to second. That's one. A sensational double play. And that is out of play.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. Hit on the ground to short. Turner. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the second. And now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. That one fouled off. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Boom. And here is Sosa to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Boom. So 2 down. Now at the plate, Sammy Sosa. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Boom. Roman Anthony getting ready to hit.
You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No balls. One strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
On the ground to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Turned on, but foul wide of third. On a line, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Everything came together for him. When you see a ball come.
Here's McCutchen. He's 2 for 2. And it's fouled away.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And that's a base hit. And Brian Reynolds with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very.
Andrew McCutchen, the next Pirate to hit. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Cruz around second, on his way to third. The relay, he's in there.
Having himself a really nice game.
Here's Kutch to the dish. That's hard hit on the line. Sanoha calls it in, 2 away. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Lifted in the air, right field. Hernandez on his way. Dives and he can't hang on to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Wastes no time there.
Base is empty, 1 away, and now it's Andrew McCutchen.
Get up, ball. Get up, ball.
Here's McCutchen. The pitch.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Outside low, and now 2-0. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else.
Norby. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Fought off foul. That one laced to center and a base hit. Throw back in quickly First and second now with nobody out. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's McCutchen. Runner takes off. Nice grab. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Runner on the go. Little chopper rolls foul. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. And that's in for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. One down, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. This one lifted in the air, left field. Collins makes the catch, and that is that. And now it's Josh Naylor. He's already homered in this game. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
On the ground to third. Throw to first in time. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Here's Josh Naylor. And that one fouled off. Winning run at third, 1 down.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in.
And he hits a ground ball right side. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Diamondbacks walk it off 8-7. Here's Shohei Ohtani. On the ground, right side. Fitzgerald slings. We go to the bottom of the first. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season. Couldn't have timed it up any better.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And there's a foul ball.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person.
And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a ground ball. Finds its way through, base hit.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. So 2 down, and here is Elly De La Cruz. Breaks his bat and pops it up. So 2 down, in now for the Reds, Elly De La Cruz. Hit on the ground up the middle, that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time.
And he grounds one to the right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. So now the DH spot, Elly De La Cruz. And that one is lifted in the air. Perez on his way. So 2 down. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Elly De La Cruz. On the ground right side, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't.
Flaherty back to work. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one outside. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Ball 2.
Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ripped on the ground to second. Torres over to first, and one gone in the fourth. Go ahead run on base. Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 2. This one in the air. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, right. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one.
0-1.
Fly ball center field, Meadows. And that is that. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. On the ground, right side, Torres handles, tosses to first. Go ahead run on base. And next is the designated hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the
0-1's
zone.
the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Double play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
So 2 down. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And an automatic double as it hops. Man at first, Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Doubled his first time. That missed by a lot. 1-0.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Meadows going back. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. And there's a ball.
1-0.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that puts the tying run on base.
Oh, this has been a really nice game.
So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. The underhand flip. There's 1, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out. And now the DH, Ellie De La Cruz. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. One down. Next up for Texas, Evan Carter. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1's the count.
Lifted in. One down. Evan Carter, the next to hit. Misses outside. Ball one. There's a swing and a drive.
Go, ball! Go!
That one back there. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. All right, ready to get underway. Leading off, Roman Anthony. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. Here's Story now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And
runner on the move. Strike in there. Saves at second with a stolen base. Misses inside, and the count even 1-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. One out in the top of the first. And now it's Joey Gallo. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. High fly ball down the left field line. Into the corner, but foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of...
Ouch, that one got him.
Right there.
He had 2 strikes on
Now
him,
pitching
and
for
he
the
hit him.
Marlins,
Here's the third baseman.
number 51, Declan Cronin.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Here comes Story, and he scores. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
The left fielder,
First and
number 9,
second,
10.
1 out. Williams getting ready to hit. And the first offering is not close.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Here comes Gallo. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, 3-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many.
Ground ball, left side. Here's Lopez for 1, and that's 2. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. There's a strike. Edwards getting to start at shortstop, hitting leadoff in today's game. A former first-round pick back in 2018. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Otto Lopez stands in now and watches strike 1. Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out. So digging in, Dane Myers. And that drops in for a strike. Check swing, and he went 0-2.
0-2.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. That one just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, and welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Jesus Tinoco.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1. Here's the catcher to hit, Hunter Goodman. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Sanchez going back on it. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 4-0. So the lineup flips over. Roman Anthony digs in now. Swing and a ball popped up. Edwards hauls it in for the out. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swing and a chopper out to short. The throw to first, and Story is out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Derek Hill. Out to center. Williams settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 away. Davison De Los Santos in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Anthony makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down.
0-1.
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And takes low for ball 1.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
Horner in plenty of time to first.
Pitching for the Marlins.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Calvin Fauché. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball one, no strikes.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one ripped. That's going back. Back some more. Adios, pelota. He crushes that one to center field. It's 6-0. Now the third baseman. And first offering is fouled off. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Sanchez makes the grab. 1 away. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams.
Number 9, Ted Williams.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Nico Horner will come up to hit. First pitch misses. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that is that. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Pulls that one foul.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Way out front for strike 2. This could end it.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia.
Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. On to first, ball game. Now it's the right fielder, Roman Anthony. Fouled off left side. This one in the air, center field. McCarthy makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Trevor Story. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Nabs it, and a couple of quick outs. Here's the center fielder, Bernie Williams. Foul ball. Kelly, 36 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2010. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Chase Field, and now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. That's down and in, a slider missed. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
That one at triple digits.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball. This one in the air, right field. Anthony on the move. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Set down on strikes. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one out to right. He makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Ketel Marte.
The second baseman, Ketel
In there at the knees. 0-1. That one is upstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Joey Gallo. Kelly back to work. And that's
Off the plate,
outside.
ball 1.
That misses. And the count now 2-0. Well, with the shift on, Gallo hits right into it, throws to first in time, and they take care of Gallo for the out. Here's the third baseman.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center, and there's 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. Hard hit right side. Marte throws to first in time. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. On its way to the corner. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Gurriel gets a piece. Got him swinging. And now it's Josh Naylor. This to third, and that's a fair ball.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Corner. Over to Story for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at-bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
On the ground.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Making a move at first, coming in as the pinch runner, Jordan Lawler. Randall Gritchick swings through it for strike one. That one's upstairs. Ball one. Hits softly on the ground to third. Whips it to Gallo. Inning over. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Shelby Miller.
Shelby Miller.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hard hit left side. Toss to Naylor, and one away in the top of the third. Next is the designated hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Hunter Goodman now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
That's off the inside corner.
Inside.
And a count 1-2. And misses inside. That's inside. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
All over that one right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front.
Here goes the runner. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Thompson.
Number 81.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Trevor Story now. He's 0 for 1. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Ripped, but it curls foul. And that one in the air center field. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy. Off the mark there. Ball one.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a run. What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game. But he's just different. We see plenty of breaking his pitches even when he's running a little low in the tank.
And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Carroll batting with 1 down, takes a strike. A little bit low, and that's ball 1. And a strike. And that's a strikeout looking. And they're down to their last out. Marte swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. Got him. And that'll do it. 2-0. Hello and welcome. And now the right fielder, Roman Anthony. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Myers in position. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's Story now. Swung on, belted. Myers going back. Booyah! And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and that's a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's Joey Gallo. And that is out of play. Williams leads off second with one gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Now the third baseman. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. That one hooked foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Myers moving under this one. He's there. He's got it. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. And that's in for a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. On the ground to the left. Whips it to Gallo, and they get Altuve for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Alvarez in his 6th season, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was born in Cuba. He goes down looking. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Brian King.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That misses the zone.
1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And it's caught for the out. Now it's the DH, Vinny Pasquantino. Into center and a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. And now the catcher comes up to him, Hunter Goodman. Line drive, makes the grab for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The throw to third. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
2 on, 2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that one ripped to left, and it goes just foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
2 outs. That one missed. Base hit, 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. So up next, Bernie Williams.
63.
Doubled in his first AB. Story on the move. Slice the other way and foul. Runner goes again. That's a base hit as a run scores. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Runner takes off. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Williams up to second. Runner at third hold, so both runners are now in scoring position. The 1-2. Hot shot to first base, and he's back here in Houston. We head to the bottom of the second, and here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pena. Towards first, slides for the stop, and that's a great play for the out. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. First pitch, and he just misses. Skubal, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. That one down the line, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Yainer Diaz at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Smoked on the ground a second. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Sean Dubin.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the...
Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Runner goes again. Ball misses. Throw there.
1-1.
Safe. No outs. Runner on second. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Nico Horner. Flied to right his first time. Up the middle, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Picks himself up an RBI. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead,
Runner takes off. It's a
1-0.
pitch out. Safe at second, and that was not close. Headed towards the corner. Alvarez sprinting after it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Ripped on a line to center. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Not in time. He's safe. So 2 down now, and here is Hunter Goodman. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Here's a swing and a little roller up along first, and that's a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle.
Runner on the go. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Myers pulls it down. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player has maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming.
There's one, and it's a double play to end the ball game. 6-0.
Okay, all set to go. And now, Roman Anthony. This one smoked out to left. One down. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. And that quickly 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
In the air, center field. Adele makes the play. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Right through there for a strike. Skubal goes 6 feet 3 inches, 240 pounds, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Joe Adele stands in now and watches strike 1. That's through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Zach Neto in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Top of the second. Here's Joey Gallo. Anderson back to work. Tap foul at the plate.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat. We go back to...
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Robert Stevenson.
For the Angels,
Now the third baseman.
number 24, Robert.
And that one fouled off. That one hit to right. Trout settles under it. Puts it away for the out. Digging in, Ted Williams.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Hard liner. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Grounds one to short. On to Newman. 3rd out. Back here at Angel Stadium. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's going to be Mike Trout. Fought off foul. And that drops in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Horner tosses to first and quickly 1 away in the second. Travis d'Arnaud in the box, lays off for ball 1. Next offering upstairs. And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside.
3-1.
Fastball for a strike.
You got a full count.
That's a walk. Tried another knuckle curve, but it missed for ball 4.
That's a nice at-bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Luis Rengifo.
Oh, a great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
And that chance handled. That's the inning. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Welcome
Now
back,
pitching
and
for
here
the
comes the
Angels,
closer, Kenley Jansen.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Vinny Pasquantino up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up enough.
Jansen fires to third. Fair ball. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Stepping in, Roman Anthony. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 3-0. New pitcher now, Ryan Zefferjohn.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and
Now
this is where a
pitching for the
bullpen can give
Angels,
their players a chance to fight
Number
back into the
56,
game.
Ryan
Here's Trevor Story.
Zefferjohn.
Fly to left his first time. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ward makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an
Now
outfielder.
back,
Got to put
the
it into
center
his
fielder,
highest
Freddie
gear and go a long way to
Williams.
track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
He swings and fouls one off. Still only one out here in the inning. Fouled off to the right. Ripped to third and caught. 2 outs, base is empty. Joey Gallo steps to the plate.
Made a bid for a nice opposite field double down the line. Beautiful swing, but nothing you can do about the result. Third basemen are just used to handling hot shots like that.
Check swing,
That's a
he
ball.
held up, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Back in Anaheim, the batter now, Kevin Newman. And that's in there at the knees. That one catches the zone. That is strike 2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Nolan Shotwell in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings through that.
0-2.
Popped up. And that one actually would be grabbed by Story.
The
And there are
catcher,
2
number
outs.
14,
So it's their
Logan
last chance in this one. And here's the catcher,
Ohapi.
Logan Ohapi. That's in for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
1 strike
0-2.
away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from
Runner in scoring position, no outs. De La Cruz now at the plate. And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball one. Inside just missed. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one hops the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Ball one, no strikes.
Oh, this one's demolished to center.
No, he's in. Out. No, he's in there.
7 outs to go, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's do this.
Hey. He's safe. Hey, 2. No balls, 2 strikes.
And in comes the winning run. Showdown complete.
Back here in Baltimore, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. O'Hearn batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's Adley Rutschman, 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Squeezes it, and that ends the inning.
The right fielder, number 19, Roman Anthony.
0-1. Ball 1, no strikes. Ah! 1-1. Did he go?
10 outs to go.
Hey. 0-1's the count. Hey, 2. 0-2 is the count.
Runner, yes, yes.
Ball, that pitch is out. He's dead. Hey.
That's one run across on the play. Barrel. It's a swing killing. Out. 8 outs left.
Hey. 0-1.
He's running at first base. Number 27, Trevor Story. Oh, obliterated to right field. Victory! They call our final showdown.
Back now at Oriole Park. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground right side. Edmonds slings to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Adley Rutschman.
And there's a strike.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Dominguez snags it. That is the inning. Ready to go now. Now it's the right fielder, Roman Anthony. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Foul ball there. The line to kick the pitch. And that one hit to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And an easy out to start the game. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. Well struck right field. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Batting fourth, the third
One
baseman,
out,
number 14,
runner at second. And now it's Joey Gallo. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. For Armstrong, over at second, one down. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Chop back up the middle. Gorman. Off balance throw in time. And they take care of Gallo for the out. And now the first baseman outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. This one smacked out to left center. And that's the third out. Bottom of the first, and now it's going to be Lou Brock. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Caught him looking for the K. Ozzie Smith, the next to hit, takes outside. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Larry Walker stands in now and watches strike 1. Now 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. Goes down swinging for the backhand. They turn things over to the southpaw, JoJo Romero.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Musial calls it in, and there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Tommy Edman, the next to hit, takes ball one. Liner snagged it first. 2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Adam Dunn. Hit in the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit, and that extends the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball up. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Hunter Goodman stands in here, takes ball one low. On the ground to third, Arenado fires over to first. Back here at Busch Stadium, now Mark McGwire. And that one fouled off. And that's outside. And 1-1. In the air, right field, Anthony. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. So now it's Nolan Arenado. Breaking ball in there for a strike. In the air, left side. And there's 2 down. Now the catcher up to hit, Ted Simmons. Right through there for a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Base knock right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right
now that's strike 3. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Phil Maton, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. High fly ball out into left center field, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. He's a dynamic player.
Yeah, Boog, the youngest player ever to hit 25 home runs and steal 60 bags, and you never know what he's going to do next.
1 down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. Doubled his first time up. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. He's got it, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Mason Wynn. Little chopper rolls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. On the ground to third. Gallo over to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Two down, nobody on. And a count 1-2. Skubal is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. The final.
A job well done.
Back here in L.A., Tommy Edman at the plate. Just missed. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. Edman tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next to the dish is Freddie. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swings and misses. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. Inside corner for a strike. And it's 0-1. That one at triple digits.
0-2 is the count.
And a good eye there.
That pitch is out.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Max Muncy at the plate now as he chases after that one. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. There's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Next for Cincinnati, Ryan Ludwig. Ray back to work. This to third, and it stays fair. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Now he can't get back to the bag. Oh no, a huge base run. 2 outs, runner on first. And now Ryan Ludwig.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs. Off the plate. 1-2 to count.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Threw it by him. So digging in, Ryan Ludwig. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Out, number 2. In now for the Reds, Ryan Ludwig. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different.
And here's the first baseman. Check swing went around, and that is strike one. That's out to center field. Scott under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. But now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 3 in this one. That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. And that'll kick off the base of the wall. And it gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
Great roll there, kid.
So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. Beozo back to work. In the air to left down the line. Myers sizes this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Here's Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 1. Ellie on his way to second. And that one hammered. That's back. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. And now the first baseman. That's to third. Handles, throws to first. And that. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
That one to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. Runner scores, though. That's a little insurance, and the lead is 2. And we're back. Now the A's designated hitter, Lawrence Butler. Just missed.
That's down.
Check swing, called strike. Next one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just off the inside edge. To the right side. Edman throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Jacob Wilson getting ready to hit. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Brent Rooker. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. First and second, no outs. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 0 for 1. And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time. And that's out number 1 on a tough play. And now it's Joey Gallo. Golden opportunity right here. On a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And here's the first baseman. Now he steps out. His time is granted. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. The throw is late, and the defense comes away with nothing. Jason Dominguez now at the plate. Runner on the move. Pitches low. Throw to second, and great jump. In the air, out towards left center. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out.
7 outs to go, and they have just 1 run left to score. Cheer 'em on, folks.
Aye. 0-1's the count. Aye. 0-2's the count. Time. One ball, 2 strikes. Off the plate, ball 1. He's safe. Ball! That pitch is out.
Blasted deep to left center field. And there it is. They've won the showdown.
Fresh perks. Get your fresh perks here. And remember, no refunds. I eat the peanuts immediately.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ryan Ludwig. Ray back to work. Late swing, fouled off. Runners on the corners, no outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the
one down. Now, next for Cincinnati, Ryan Ludwig. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. In now for the Reds, Ryan Ludwig.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Swing and a foul straight back.
Nice rip, big guy.
Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
0-1's the count.
Runner.
Ball. He's in there. He's safe.
Runner, he's going.
Hey! 0-1. That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Out.
10 outs to go. Obliterated to right field. See ya. 2-run home run. Nine outs remaining, and they have just 1 run left to score. Cheer them on, folks. Eight outs left, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's do this. Seven outs to go, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's go. What a grab. That one hurts. 6 outs remaining, and they have just 1 run left to score. Cheer them on, folks. Oh, dead center, and no doubt about it. Victory! They've won the final showdown.
Great roll there, kid.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Scooble back to work.
Hey! It's 0-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it drops in. Diaz rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Astros take the lead. Cut off, now a throw home. Tag, not in time.
9 outs remaining.
Hike one. It's 0-1.
Runner!
Hit! No balls, 2 strikes.
Smack to left center and deep. 1 run comes across on the play.
Runner, runner, runner!
That missed, that's the ball.
No, he's safe.
That's a foul ball.
And in comes a winning run. Showdown complete.
Now up next for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. There's the strike.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Crow Armstrong under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Randall Grichuk now. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball could be 2. Fires to second for 1. What a double play that was.
You're a natural at this. I see diamonds in your future. If you don't eat your peanuts, I will. Hey, you're not going to regret this. Guaranteed.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the right fielder, Roman Anthony. And that is out of play.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Big at bat coming up with Elly De La Cruz stepping in. That's towards center. McCarthy has a beat on it. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they've tied it in the top of the ninth. And now the right fielder, Roman Anthony. And that one pulled foul. And that's fouled off. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here. And the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitters are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
Fought off foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Smash to the left side. There's one. And now the first baseman. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And there's a foul ball. On the ground to the left. Sends it across to first. And the batter now, Elly De La Cruz. The wind and the pitch. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
1 and 2's the count.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Jamer Candelario, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher. to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And the inning is over.
Pitching.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Taylor Rogers.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Whips it to first on the run, and it beats him. What a play. And here comes Tommy Edman. Ripped to short. On to first. And a couple of quick outs. And next is the designated hitter, Adam Dunn. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Scott Roll. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Lucas Erceg.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And this place is rocking. And we're starting over. It's 1-1 to the right side. Steps on first for the out. So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. First pitch misses.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strike.
1 out, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 3-2 now. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now. Next to hit, Johnny Bench. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Rogers back to work. And that one fouled off. To third, Roland. Zips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So up next, Roman Anthony. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And that skips in the dirt. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws across the diamond. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. At the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Fly to left his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Ludwig under it. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here in Cincinnati. And now it's Gavin Lux. He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw won't get there in time, and they can't get the out. No outs. Runner at first. Now here is Christian Encarnacion Strand. And now it's even up.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Edman. Over to first, safe.
He's in there.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at
1
bat.
ball, no strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That clips the corner.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike two. Got him swinging.
Now pitching.
As we go to the top of the fourth.
Emilio.
Now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. And that one lifted in the air center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. He gets there. Winning run at third with only one out. Here's Joey Gallo. Grounded out his first time up. Slash foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And here's the first baseman. On the ground. Throws to first in time. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Ryan Ludwig. Tap foul at the plate. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Scott Rowland digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Inside, just missed. There's a strike. With the winning run standing at second. And here in extra innings. Next pitch in for a strike. 1 and 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now Reggie Sanders. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. And that misses. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And he hits a ground ball right side, tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Grounded out his first time up. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right there.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Up the middle. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead. And here is Adam Dunn.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Hit hard, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now a chance for Hunter Goodman. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in extra innings. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now time called at the plate. Swing and a ball popped in the air.
That's an infield
and the infield fly rule called. Now it's the right fielder, Roman Anthony. 1 for 2. Fouled off left side. Up the middle. Lux whips it to first. That ends the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark, here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. So a lefty out of the pen, Gregory Soto.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunity to
Triple digits on that last pitch. And here's the catcher, Johnny Bench. That's in there. That's strike 1. With the tying run at second, winning run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. And 1-2.
1-2.
Stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
So the tying run at second goes down looking. So now a pinch hitter, Jerry Hairston Jr.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
Right side, hard hit. To first, and that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Kind of a strange win, only 3 hits, so they definitely weren't fired on all.
A job well done.